What is going on, everybody? Thank you for tuning in to another edition of On the Road to Victory. I am your host, Jimmy Smith. I appreciate you taking the time on day 3 of the NFL draft. That actually is beginning right now at 12. Wanted to be like an hour earlier. Today has just been insane. But the Eagles, we don't pick for like 100 effing picks. So we're going to recap the last couple days, talk about the excitement of that. We'll talk about the updated cap space. Now, since the picks changed, the money changed just a little bit, but we'll talk about that. The remaining picks that we actually have today. We'll look at everything you need to know, the recap. Herschel's here. He's ready to rock and roll. We'll look at an updated depth chart and, of course, the best available players today. And then, of course, my top picks for the Eagles, because a lot of the best available, well, they're not going to be available when we pick. So it is what it is, but let's rock and roll now. With the draft starting, all that stuff, you guys feel free to let me know what's going on, any kind of stuff. So let's go and down. But right here, first comment, Eagles traded up. And that's literally, I was just going to say, if you guys see anything, let me know, because trying to just put this together really fast was the most effing annoying thing in the world. So we acquired pick 105, the third pick today. And then a 2024 third round pick. What? Oh, okay. So we gave up a third round pick in 2024 for this pick. Let's go, baby. So let me fly through this pregame show. Let me get through this stuff, and then we'll break down that pick as soon as it is made. But appreciate you tuning in. Yes, everyone, we traded up. I see all of your comments. Let's go. So also, would it be better trade? Yeah, like I told you yesterday, I would go with a younger guy, but it's cheaper for Swift. So here we go. Let's go through this pregame thing, and then let's get ready for this effing pick. Let's ride, baby. But you can see here now that has changed. We now have pick 105. We got rid of a pick for next year, a third round pick. So, hey, let's effing go. You have 9 picks next year. Now I'm all about it, man. I am all about this. So now we're going to add an extra one. We've got 5 picks today. We talked about acquiring some picks. That is exactly what the Eagles did. Jamal, I agree with you 100%. Let's go. Ringo, maybe. I don't know. Adebaware, I know, was somebody they liked. There are definitely some options. I wish this would have happened while I was putting this stuff together, but let's look at this cap space quick. We know the draft picks have changed. Now, this last one that we just traded for could possibly be a part of that cap. If he is, I will let you know. But that's the cap needed. That's how you do it. You take that cap needed, subtract it from the cap space. We talk about this all the time. Boom, 14.2 mil we have to work with. Let's ride. You can trade for players. You can do whatever you want today. Now, we'll do a recap of the first couple days. You saw the whole tampering thing. I'm going to punch Jonathan Gannon in the face myself. You see, we got a pick for 66. Love it. Then we moved up to number 9 with the Bears. Gave up a 4th round pick. Love it. And then you go ahead and select Jalen effing Carter. I mean, we're all thrilled about it, but I mean, to back it up with number 30, Nolan Smith, I think we're all losing our effing minds here. So let's effing go. Then yesterday, we started off right about the pick. We trade out of that pick back to 65, acquire 188 and 230. Let's go. And we take Tyler Steen, who could possibly most likely be our starting right guard in the 3rd round. Let's go. Now a possible starter here as well, who's going to get some reps regardless of starting or not. Sidney Brown, you know how much I love this kid. He's 6 foot here, but he's really more like 5'10". But I'll go with what they have him listed at. But love this kid. Excited about the pick. Now let's take a look at this updated depth chart. You see the offense. I plugged in Steen at right guard. Rest of the offense is pretty much the same. Obviously, Gainwell and Penny at running back there. So we'll see what we do there. And then on the defensive side of the ball, you see adding Sidney Brown, adding Nolan Smith, Jalen Carter to this defense. Oh, boy. Now, try not to get too worked up about what the starters say and everything. We'll fill that all out the right way as the offseason goes, but just plugging and playing. Let's go. You see the special teams. Maybe look for a kick returner today. So a lot of things possible here, but here are your best available today. If you want to fill up any of those holes, you can see now we are going to be looking at some of these names. So DeJuan Jones, that's somebody I really like, man. Had some injury history, so he's fallen, but Stephen Avila. Oh, that's another one I would love to have. Roschon Johnson there, Tyler Scott. I mean, look at all these names. Braden Daniels, we've talked about him. I mean, dude, we could go plenty of ways here, but that's the list as per ESPN best available. Didn't do my own today because I was running so effing late. Then on the defensive side of the ball, we just mentioned Ringo there. We talked about guys like Nick Herbig throughout this offseason, Christopher Smith. I mean, Ja'Cory Bennett is somebody I really, really like. So they could go plenty of ways here. But for me, a lot of excitement to be had moving up. Love it. Now, when I did this, the top 12 targets for offense and defense, I was looking more toward the end. So definitely some guys that will be sooner we could look for, but got some receivers in here, running back like Mohamed Ibrahim, I love, but maybe you go sooner. Sean Tucker, Deuce Vaughn, little guy, but man, does he have some talent. You got Hunter Lepke, who he can run the damn ball, but he can block too. He could be used as, that H-back we talk about. So I think he would do much better than Stoll, but hey, we'll see. Darius Davis would be awesome in the return game. Same for Lou Nichols. Andrew Voorhees, he tore his ACL in the combine, so he's definitely fallen, but kid's got talent, so maybe you grab him. Now, on defensive side of the ball, there are some studs here, too. You got a couple linebackers I really like, some edge rushers, and, I think that it doesn't matter if you have certain positions, so nose tackle, a safety, if you want to add them, added a couple of those guys, but plenty of talent here today, ladies and gentlemen, and now that we've just moved up to pick 105, let's go! I think some excitement to be had in the air. So be excited for today. I'm going to get rolling here. I want to see what this pick is, and then I'll be back. We'll break it all down. But appreciate each and every one of you tuning in here. So seeing all the comments here, let's ride. But appreciate each and every one of you. I got to get rolling here. It has been such a crazy effing day, but I will be back in a second after we make this pick. We'll break down the pick. I'll make all the graphics for it, update the depth chart, all that good stuff. I'll be back shortly. My man, Drew, let's go. But we're making a pick here in a second, and let's go. Let's effing go. But I appreciate all of you, each and every one of you, and I hope to see you here after the pick. Hope you're having a great day. But until next time, I'm Jimmy Smith, and this is On the Road to Victory. Stay safe out there. Enjoy this draft. And as always, go Birds!